We're streaming.
Satan! Satan! Satan!
Hello! Good evening, everyone in Twitchland. This is our maiden voyage and maiden broadcast. Ow! Welcome to Talking Hell. This is the show about Welcome to Hell. I'm Phil Casal, and I just smacked myself in the head with a pair of headphones. So we're getting off to a pretty good start. Usually this would be a show set in hell, a talk show hosted by the man in the corner with the butt, BJ Thorne, who actually is a man in the corner with a butt. It's pretty impressive. But because we are testing out how the stream goes and how Twitch works, I figured it would be a fun type of episode in which we get to talk about the show and share some clips of the show, because we have many of those. We just completed our first season on Instagram TV. We're trying to move up, so we're in transition to doing the show again, and we're going to do it very soon. So without any further ado, let's get on to the guests here. On your right is Igora, a.k.a. Christine Pinn. She's our technical director, and she's been with us since the beginning. So welcome.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thanks, Phil. Great to be here.
Hey, good to have you. On my left, your left, is a friend of the show and a contributor in our chat and an outspoken personality in the world of the Welcome to Hell chat room, which is a world. We get it up for Mark Stetson. All right, feel free. He's muted, but it's okay.
I may have muted everybody to avoid when
Thank you.
I'm back. You can hear me now.
There he
You'll hear
is.
me when I want you to hear me.
Good. Thank you. That's all I needed. Below Mark Stetson, on my left and your left, is Slaney Rose Jordan. She is a friend of the show and former guest. You will see her tonight, twice. So that's pretty cool. Well, you're seeing you now, and we're going to see you later.
Yeah, it was me. I don't know about that.
Maybe you, maybe somebody else.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, who knows? We also have. Hi, thanks for hanging out. We also have not Playground Jack, the man below me, and in many ways below me, is also because we're. It's a height thing. It's a status thing. It's the layered relationship. Josh Krebs.
It's me, and you're absolutely right, Phil. It was a short joke on me. I get it. It's not like it's very original, very true. My God, why haven't people been kicking down your doors, like giving you this Netflix special, dude? $10 million, all you need.
We'll get there. I gotta get I feel like I need to be a little bit more racist in my work too.
No, Phil. No.
Just a little bit more. I'll get on SNL.
Don't burn that bridge just yet, Phil.
Okay.
Some of us might still have a chance.
Okay. It's fine. I also mean it's because your name is Playground Jack, and before you were begging me to babysit my kids who don't exist.
Yeah. I was getting in the mood for the show. I don't know.
I liked it. It was a good icebreaker. That's what that attitude's for.
I always stand by the fact that there is a great story that John Belushi, whenever he met somebody new and tried to figure out how they worked, whether or not they were cool or not, he'd ask them for $200, and he would just see what their reactions were.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's a great way to meet people, I think.
I think so. And to get $200.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. What a! I mean, it's a great way to get $200.
I'm just here just because I've got this rash that I need everybody to look at. And I need it diagnosed in some way. So please, anybody who has not
you're
even
in luck.
PhD, yeah,
Because I'm Dr. Rash.
Dr. Rash. We also had a guy here. I don't know if he's here right now, but the host of the show that we're not doing tonight is BJ Thorne. I don't know where he is, but he's the Hell Daddy, BJ Thorne. BJ Thorne. BJ Thorne. Hell Daddy.
I'm unmuted.
What?
What up? What up?
What's
How
up?
you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
How you doing, sinners? It's me. I'm a real person.
He's.
That's all we need to know.
A celebrity.
Yeah, that's it.
You're broadcasting from Dracula's floating castle, aren't you, BJ?
Yeah, that's right. It can move. It can move anywhere. It's got engines. You guys know all about it.
You know about Dracula?
You guys seen the show? You heard about this guy named Dracula?
Yeah, he's pretty sweet. I heard he can like teleport his castle into any part, anywhere. And he got in trouble once because he transported it inside of a man, and it just like exploded his whole body.
I mean, it was
Dracula's castle.
I heard
he just had trouble once.
Yeah, I heard
just that one time.
I heard one time he tried to empty his septic tank over a yacht.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard business. That's
yeah,
hard
man,
fun.
and also Dracula shits a lot.
Yeah. I
just imagine Dracula being like Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation, pouring like his septic tank into the fucking sewer.
The shitter's full.
He's got
No.
a nice diet.
It's more of a sexual thing for Dracula.
Yeah, it's definitely a control thing.
It's like a
the shitter is full.
Cleveland Steamer kind of fan.
He's there.
He's full. The shitter is full. I don't know. Does that sound like Dracula? What does Dracula sound like?
Like that.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
No, I got it. Here we go. Ready?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Dracula doesn't sound like Bela
Dracula.
Lugosi. Bela Lugosi
Dracula,
sounds
ready?
like Bela Lugosi.
Look!
Yeah.
Look! Dracula!
It's absolutely. See, that's
My
Accurate.
name's
That's accurate.
Dracula. What do you want? I'm Dracula.
I like all of those Draculas. My favorite Dracula is the one where he's dressed as like a British nanny. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, "Ooh, I'm Dracula. What are you
Yeah, and he
doing?
sets his tits on
It's
fire.
a bed."
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my.
and then he puts those crosses on his boobs, and they catch on fire, and he has to put them out in front
Yeah.
of the kids.
It's because he's trying to get his brides back. Yeah, so he dresses up as an elderly bride.
I mean, I know that we're not supposed to be talking about the
Everybody
show,
knows the story of Dracula and his everything
Yeah.
that you're talking about. Everybody knows.
everybody knows
Yeah.
this is what Dracula did. I mean,
Yeah,
Dracula sounds like kind of a. He gets into a lot of like wistful misadventures. You know.
Whistle Ventures. Yes.
Yeah.
Whistle Ventures.
I would just
Whistle
imagine. Now I'm thinking of like Dracula, like, walking, like flying through the air, like in San Francisco. And you just hear, "Dude looks like a lady."
Yeah, that's definitely his soundtrack. He's flying to San Francisco.
Sweet.
Backfire.
Oh,
Oh no.
yeah.
So we're gonna go to a quick commercial break from one of our sponsors on the show, Welcome to Hell, a show that this show is also. We'll be right back.
Yay.
That from me?
Yeah, this took too long.
Should I queue one up?
No, you're good. It's queuing up right now. It's live. You can't see it, but Also, my mic's on. What am I doing?
Next time you or someone in your family has a headache, ache, or pain, shouldn't you use Tylenol too? Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
All right, and we are back. I wasn't paying attention. Hang on a second. I will be right with all of you. Okay. It's first stream. First stream, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, if you're if you all want to see what's going on, everyone in the chat or everyone in this around me, and go on Twitch TV/Hell's Talk Show, and you'll see what we were just watching. We just watched an ad from Tylenol. It's directed.
You made that, right, Phil?
I made that one, but I got another one lined up right after. That's kind of special. That I really.
What is the like that clip from with the drill and everything? What's that from?
That's from City of the Living Dead, directed by Lucio Fulci. It's one of my.
He sounds Italian.
He's so Italian. Everything he has is like all about fucking blood and just like, you know, all that shit. It's like blood and guts and sexy.
I miss
blood.
that about like horror. Like we actually just got done watching the new Child's Play here, and it's got some pretty good kills. But I was longing for the days of like old 80s horror where like it was just like intestines and guts and like gross shit, and like they used pig intestines with blood on it and everything.
Yeah, I miss that. I definitely miss all of that.
When they kill the mascot in the new Child's Play, it's pretty great though. And the blood like squirts all over that little kid. This
gusher of blood just sprays on this like 5-year-old child, and you can tell like the actor didn't expect it and was seriously traumatized by it.
The little kid has no idea all this blood is going in his face. It's awesome.
And then the child just starts crying, and I think the director was like, "Oh yeah, keep going. This is great."
Probably.
I hate children. Yeah. I miss the blood and guts, gore genre.
I also miss kind of how it was. Things weren't so precious, so you could sort of be a little bit edgy without having to sort of reflect on it, like what it means and shit.
Right.
Yeah, more tits.
Yes.
More tits.
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 Or tits.
Yeah.
Tits. Tits.
It's kind of where I was going.
Tits.
My favorite part about City of the Living.
It was hard to see. I mean, do you remember when it was hard to see tits? It was hard to see tits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was hard to see them.
It was really hard. And if you only had cable or whatever the fuck, you didn't have a chance unless you were like watching TV at any time past 10.
Right.
Like
no, I had friends that had like HBO.
Oh shit! So they have
So like our sleepovers, we'd have like, oh yeah, well you know what happens late night, and so
So you'd watch Real Sex with the most average-bodied people exploring their kinks in front of a documentary crew.
Yeah, someone who looks like your parents talking about their sex life. And
like just a naked woman in an apron, but she's like putting a bunch of glass dildos in a dishwasher, showing you how to properly clean the glass dildos. It's good. It may as well be. May as well be.
Yeah. It was almost like tactile sex show. I didn't understand. I was like, are people jerking off to this? Like 10 years old.
Yeah.
No.
Like hitchhikers and police. That was like the dynamic.
Yep.
Hitchhikers and police. And then like women just like inviting these people over to their house.
Yeah.
Because there was like a man who ran the house.
Yes, of course.
They like inviting more people in.
There's a man of the house. We have a friend in the chat, friends. It's Stephanie Holmes. She has some messages. Hey guys, hanging out with the babies. # boy dreams. Chug piss.
Chug piss.
Okay.
Yay. Yay, Chug
Oh,
piss.
awesome. It followed us.
We thought we could outrun it, but we can't.
No.
I think
No.
that's just going to be the brand that we're going to have to run with now, and we didn't want this to happen.
I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think that there is something subversive in that, but also kind of fun.
But Phil, you were very upset with it.
I was so upset, but no, I was upset about the chug piss, but I was more upset about it because Rich Templeton sent me his rejected video sketch that was all poop related, and I had this like vision of the show becoming poop and pee jokes only, and like I just so desperately want people to know about City of the Living Dead and not drinking piss. So like for me, I was like, no, like I had a hard, like Slaney had to talk me down after one of the shows because I was just like, I don't know, I was somewhat traumatized.
But now look where you are, Phil. We've made it to Twitch.
We've made it to Twitch. May as well chug piss.
The piss drinking.
If you want tips, dude.
If you want tits,
chug that piss.
Yeah, if you want tits, drink the piss.
Piss tits.
Piss tits.
This is a proper time for us to go to our next commercial break, which is Spooky Fruits, ladies and gentlemen. Spooky Fruits.
Love spooky fruits.
Spooky fruits.
So there we were, all reading American Psycho. I'm having a seizure. There's an idea of Patrick Bateman. Hey, who wants to get touched by a big piece of shit?
Draw me like your racist uncle.
Draw me like your racist uncle.
Inside is my dick. Help me find it.
Inside is my dick. Help me find it.
Spooky fruits now with more adrenochrome so you can trip out in the fucking woods.
You made me lose my dick. Spooky fruits and space shapes. What, like you got something better, dickhead?
Jesus. Oh man, that I forgot that I had like that we had repeated sentences backwards in that.
That was really fun.
I think I'm saying do all the drugs.
Yeah, it's like slosh galosh, slosh galosh. That's what it sounded like. It was pretty
You
good.
made me lose my dick is one of my favorite
Lose my dick.
lines to anything.
God,
Oh,
guys, can you believe that it took me 2 weeks to put that whole thing together?
I had some hard ones too. I'm really glad that the show moved into sponsorships and weird commercials because your Spooky Fruit, the dubbing that you do is really top notch on that one, and especially with the cuts. The cuts that you I hear myself. Who is this?
No, that's me. Sorry, I was watching
that Lawrence O'Donnell moment.
Exception.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny because like with Welcome to Hell specifically as a show, not that we want to get not silly about it, but the beauty about Welcome to Hell is that we can just create this world where the craziest shit is possible.
Yeah.
So I mean, one of the reasons that I think that I like doing the commercials just because it just offers me something to do in this fucking vast wasteland of non-activity.
Oh yeah.
But also like I want to be able to put more into the show and be able to evolve it as a world itself, because then now, you know, who knows, like these fuckers TV might become like a global conglomerate and become like OCP in some weird way and take over hell and like RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm into that. I would love for that to
Very
happen.
into it.
How do we know it's not happening now?
That is true. Is fuckers TV Amazon? That's the question.
I would love for somebody who knew what they were doing more than me to be in charge of this stuff, so that we could actually have just be running a hellscape.
Yeah,
like a CGI hellscape of sorts.
Get there.
But I mean,
we're getting there.
To y'all's credit, I mean, you've been doing the show for so long, and I think that, like, the beauty about doing Welcome to Hell is that we're able to bring an idea that we know is so insanely like weird and make it work to the benefit of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, as a group, we're I mean, not to ride our own dicks, but this is, I mean, we're able to really build upon the world that we have already created, and it's a valued thing, Phil. So I hope you and BJ should be very, very proud. BJ's sleeping though. So.
Oh yeah, he's done.
Name's passed out.
BJ,
well,
I'm right here.
he's right here. Get off his back.
I missed it live on stage. Like, that was always really fun to see your physicality.
Yeah.
But I think that this medium it lends itself so well to this show.
Yeah.
Because it is so much a hellscape. Like being on Instagram Live or being on Twitch. And
all of this.
This is hell. And so it's the perfect way to also bring it to more people and welcome more characters in and stuff. And
yeah, agreed. It's also the perfect medium.
The opportunity to expand on these weird ideas.
Yeah. And even
to jump on top of you there.
And stuff. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's also the perfect medium for your beard, BJ.
Yeah.
Like, your beard just looks so majestic.
Yeah.
On the lens of the camera.
Oh yeah.
It's especially when you're right there. It's its own mythic being.
I also love how all of us are kind of wearing.
The pandemic has made it better.
Oh, so good.
The black t-shirts. We're all wearing like black t-shirts or black tops. Except for Stetson. Stetson actually dressed up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for classing it up. I'm gonna play.
Kiss before.
He did.
If we all drank Kiss, we'd look as classy as Mark. But
I'm straight.
I don't drink Piss. I drink Diet Coke.
That's great.
I'm gonna jump to a quick clip of featuring our guest Slaney as Tom Waits. And we're gonna, watch it on the stream or whatever the heck, so you know where we are. So here goes.
I haven't been watching.
Moving on to our.
Let's move on to the end.
All right. She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Let's get this done as quick as possible.
True. We have a friend calling from a special phone booth. He's just stopping by.
Yes. I believe we brought him up last week, and he is here in the flesh, as it were. Welcome to hell, our friend, Mr. Tom Waits. Tom! Welcome to hell.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
hey, nice to see you again. Hey, thanks for coming.
Yes, we're burning for all eternity here. How are you doing?
I'll just finishing up my cigarette. Glad I heard from you. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, well, the portal has been closed for quite some time. It is only now, at the witching hour, the portal opens for us to see the immortal world. Midnight, the witching hour. Yes. Do you have lung cancer yet?
No.
Not yet?
Let's get to the part where he has lung cancer yet.
My doctors say I'm just like a bionic man.
I think that you should stay inside. I don't think your lungs are in the proper working order. Or don't.
That COVID-19 stuff. Yeah. If I go, I go. I mean, I've been here so much. I don't mind it, really.
Well, it's good to see you again.
And, honestly, I tend to stay indoors anyway. I'm like a hermit,
Yes. And while inside, I believe you've been reading a lot of poetry. Is that tonight you have a bit of poetry and song to serenade the sinners?
Yeah, I do. I could do it. Unfortunately, being in hell, you're really not left with much option. The only instrument I got was an accordion.
Yeah,
Where'd it go?
I love a good squeeze
someone.
box.
Yeah,
Love a good squeeze box.
I wouldn't put that on you because, a gentleman, like I always say, is someone who can play the accordion but doesn't. All right, am I right? I'll spare you that torture.
Are you right?
No, we're here. We're here tonight for that reason.
We're here. We're dead. Get used to it.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you?
I could get used to it. I do. I got a poem though. My favorite.
Yes. Let's.
You ever heard of Charles Bukowski?
Oh, I have. He's right next to me in my cubicle of torment.
Yeah. He loves death. He definitely loves death. And
he does.
You guys are gonna be close friends, I'm sure. But,
in hell, his porous nose emits flames up to 50 feet.
Wow.
Why did I say that?
That's impressive. On Earth, he could only do 20. So, hey, good on him. Good on him.
Hell powers.
Well, hey, he's always been a father figure of mine. So, I figured I'd read you a poem. It's quite apropos, given our circumstances.
Yes, we all love poetry.
Yes, well, welcome to hell.
Welcome
And
to
I
hell.
brought this along just in case you can't hear me.
Oh, very nice.
Just get to the foghorn portion.
All right. Thanks for coming out to hell tonight. Oh, sorry, here I am pretending I'm on a stage or something. All right. It's called Hermit in the City by Charles Bukowski. Idle in the forest of my room, with tungsten trees, oil boiling coffee, webs cowled in gold over windows staring outward into hell. Cigarette breath. Statues of perfection, not stuffed or whirled in cancers of ranting. Engines and wheels crawl to gaseous ends along the saber tooth. My trees climb with monkey rhyme, climb out through the ceiling, breaking TV antennas and the dull howl of canned laughter, canned humor, canned death. Idle in this forest, calla lilies, grass, stone, all nighttime level peace, and no bombers or faces. And I drain the stone drain, the grass drain, the river running through my finger bones, 150 years away, leaving shots of grit and gold and radium, lifted and turned by dizzied fish and dropped, raising flecks of sand in my sleep. The owl spits his coffee. My monkeys chit the gibberish plan.
Slaney, are you watching yourself or trying not to barf?
My walls help endure
Okay.
the season.
Wally.
Thank you. I never leave home.
Okay.
Beautiful words from Tom Waits.
Stage turn.
Yeah, that was good.
No. They can hear you.
That's my favorite. I couldn't fix the framing and the wowie part, but it made sense because he's like, just kind of, it was just cuts into his face. So I figured, why not? Let's just leave it. Just leave it, guys. That was fun.
It's fun to see you guys, like, your reactions. Again, I feel like it was so early days and like quarantining that like you guys look like little babies to me.
I feel like a little baby in that
I like reminisce back to the days when, I don't know, like, what were we doing? Nothing. We were doing nothing then too, but it's interesting to see back back then.
It's surreal. This whole time chunk feels like we've been living in sort of a 5-year time jump. Like we're mostly living in the flashbacks. It's going to take us to like the 3rd season of Battlestar Galactica. Like, but that's kind of where we're at right now. Deep cut. But there's some
Are you talking about the new Battlestar or like the
new? There was that 70s got sued into oblivion before they could do anything really.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I measure twice, cut once. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what we got to both do to our beards, or not. I like the waist down beard.
What I do to solve
it.
No, I'm keeping it, man.
Speaking of beards, BJ Thorne from the shadows. Here he is.
Ooh, where's my shit at?
Seriously, I think we should all have that lighting.
I have the bulb, but not the lamp, which is, I believe, a Tom Waits lyric.
Like, what if we do? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this.
It was like really enjoyable to have Tom Waits as a guest.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I'm a big Tom Waits fan, so that it just to be able to have him as a guest was.
I just broke
Yeah,
this.
I think it's a fitting spot for Tom to hang out in during a.
He knows all the weird phone calls.
You know that George Bernard Shaw play, Man or Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a real guy.
There's that portion of the play where they're in hell, and it's like Casanova walking around talking about how hell is more interesting because everybody that's cool is in hell. So that's how I feel about it. Like it was very George Bernard Shaw for Tom Waits to show up and just start hanging out with me in hell. It was awesome.
Good, yeah, it was fun. Like
that's how I felt about it.
Oh, good. I felt that way too. It was fun. I like embodying him because he's. Yeah.
This is not the first time that BJ has compared Welcome to Hell to a George Bernard Shaw.
He does that all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does it all
the fucking time. I love a good George Bernard Shaw hellscape.
You guys heard of Pygmalion? Is that George Bernard Shaw? It is, right?
So
I'm not even gonna bother looking it up.
I don't know.
So Mark,
yeah,
I've been trying to trace back the genesis of the drink piss movement, and I was told that it was. I heard it was Asher, but also maybe you were the one who began.
I was not. Part of me wishes that I could say that I started a movement, but in actuality, no. Yeah, I came in one day to one show, and it had already begun. Like Asher and Rich Templeton, and I believe Slaney, like the wheels were already coming off the wagon when I jumped on.
Yeah, I love how chaotic the chats were.
The chat's nuts. We got to bring that chaos to here because.
I miss it. That was like
me being not a person that doesn't really know this medium very well, especially coming into when we came into this pandemic situation. I was like, and they wanted to do improv on these Zoom channels. I was like, what? Like, what is this going to be?
Yeah.
So then I did it, and I'm like, that was fun. But like, there's so much more that you could do with this than the improv thing. Like, it's really great that they've been doing that improv is thriving. But from that, maybe just want to jump in and do this. It just felt like a perfect time to bring it back. Because we had talked about it for so long, being an actual, some sort of, because we did like this with Mark. We did these amazing 13 videos.
Yeah,
those are so much fun.
It feels like they just all happened. I don't know how that worked, but we got it to work.
Yeah,
I think we filmed it all in 1 day or 2 days.
4 days.
4 days. It was 4 days.
4 days. Okay.
4 days, and we managed to. Somehow we made the shot list while we were at a bar drinking, which we can, and we did it successfully at that.
And Mark took my weird ass ideas, because a lot of times I have these rando ideas that I just try to make work in the show, like the cube thing that we did,
which worked.
Which ended up working, yeah, but it could also have not worked. But
yeah, you're giving yourself very little credit for that one. I didn't really when I was started to.
Mark had this great thing. He took those horrid beast videos and put them all together as the old timey video, and Mark really made a lot of those videos just fantastic. They just great job, dude. Pat yourself.
Oh yeah. And we have
videos.
Oh my god!
I was just excited to do them. I just love the show so much that to be able to just do a deep dive with you guys into just some really weird, just the weirder places the better. I just had so much fun.
It was fun.
I think you guys all bring a really cool style to it. Like you guys work so well together, and you have similar eyes about it, And in this digital realm, it flies.
Yeah, it works. And I feel like I had friends in high school that I could only communicate with sometimes, with movie quotes. So I feel like Phil and Josh especially are similar to that.
Yeah,
where
we get it. We
have a strange language that we all understand.
Yeah, we can sort of talk weird speech to each other. We have a clip. I was going to show the Horrid Beast episode real quick. This was something that Mark shot with us and edited. We were just discussing it, and here we go.
Just another weird idea that was made awesome.
Yeah. This poor guy. He can't even.
Yeah, because we really gave Mark some real crap footage, that he made into something really good. So
almost got into a fight with a guy over a scene coming up.
Yeah.
Oh,
During the scene, somebody came out onto the balcony and started to yell at us because we were. I don't know why the scene where the Horrid Beast is eating the ice cream cone.
It's up right now, yeah. Because we dropped the ice cream cone and the guy was like, "You gotta clean that up!" Because, to be fair, that whole square is filled with people on drugs.
They thought we were just weird, just weird, halfway house.
Yeah.
Monster costume. I don't really see a lot of the halfway house guys though doing
sketch comedy.
Yeah.
They're not really putting together movies, are they?
No. They don't have they're not doing that.
They have outlines at best.
Yeah. They're mostly PAs.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm not to demean any PAs.
And I've never seen anybody ever come out onto those balconies of that building. And
who was the Horrid Beast for that shoot, BJ?
Was that Parker?
It's Parker, yeah.
It was Parker? Okay.
Yeah. Parker, I think, was the Horrid Beast for all of that shoot.
Man. I remember
the Horrid Beast.
The first time he did Horrid Beast, I felt so bad because it was a live show and he was in there the entire time. And he
liked it.
Shows would go.
Parker was great because he's like a smaller guy, he's like a skinnier guy, so right. he can live inside the suit longer.
He did, and the end of the show, we were backstage, and he was wringing out his shirt. He was it was covered in sweat. I felt so bad for him.
Yeah,
it was pretty awesome. A lot of the times, I just ignored everybody's real pain that they were going through.
Yeah. Didn't Stephanie lay in a body bag for about 40 minutes?
Yeah, we did this show. Oh, God, should I talk about that here? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, do it. Why not?
Let's
Stephanie
do this.
Holmes here and listening to the chat. We had this. We did this show. We did several shows for Trauma, which was very cool. Met a lot of great people. One of them was one of the guys from Trauma. I think he worked for Trauma. He let us use this body bag that he had because the ex-wife used to always pop out of her coffin. And I don't know if we didn't have the coffin or something happened to the coffin.
The coffin, it was cardboard.
The coffin was not there. The coffin was not there, and I thought the body bag was really cool. But Stephanie was like in this body bag for 20 minutes before we let her out.
You shouldn't be laughing.
She died in this body bag, and I'm just like running around screaming at people about the show. And I don't care. I don't care that my girlfriend's trapped in this body bag.
But the thing was, though, is that for some reason
I do care, but like I'm not. She has like one. She had like one finger sticking out of the hole, out of the zipper, so she could like pull the thing open and breathe.
The things we do for show business is the equivalent of hiding from a killer. Like she's literally
so great when she popped out of it, though. When she finally popped out of it, it was freaking epic.
Oh yeah,
you get her endorphin.
I loved all of the ex-wife reveals because she
was building. She was ready to come out.
Yeah, come just
like a cat.
Yeah, full energy.
Hotboxing in there too, wasn't she, BJ? Wasn't she hotboxing in the body bag?
Well, with fart?
Probably. She might have been
blazing in there.
I don't know.
Dutch ovening?
Josh hotboxed in my Hyundai Sonata.
Yes.
During the Brian Landis video.
Yes, because we had to create that smoke.
Yeah.
Had to create
Did you
that
know that the whole parking lot that we shot that in is now a coronavirus testing site?
No shit.
I drove by it. Yeah, that was kind of eerie. But also before it was just a Tai Chi learning center.
Yeah.
For people who just were there.
That wanted to just come and do like alleyway Tai Chi.
It was it was a closed down pet center, right? Or a closed down.
It's like a sports authority.
Yeah,
And around the corner, there were these two people. It was like an old woman and a man in like business casual attire.
They were doing exercises behind this dumpster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that day.
I wish we would have filmed that.
I really wish we did. That would have been a great cutaway.
I think I got some footage of that.
Oh, really?
Shit.
We have to watch that, Mark.
Dumpster.
I'll find it.
But like, I remember because we did like two or three takes of me getting out of that trunk. And I remember each time I was just like, all right.
You were really high.
I was really high.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. I think when I said that my line was, what year is it? And I think I literally meant it. Out of that trunk.
That was good.
Yeah.
You still nailed the lines though. So that's pretty good.
Another instance of where I didn't care about another
person.
The agony that another person was going through. I just wanted to get the shot.
I mean,
back. Just give him a one hitter and put him back in the trunk.
But the other thing was that because I was like, you're not, because I said you're not going to close the entire trunk, are you, BJ? You're like, yeah, of course I am. And I was like, okay, well, how am I going to get out? Only you guys would be able to let me out. I have no other way. It's like, oh, don't worry. And I was like, huh.
There was we showed you an emergency pull thing, didn't we?
I don't think I
do. The light out. You just have to kick the tail light out and stick your arm through. If you ever get stuck.
Like I'm
just like flag down the car behind you.
I think my car had like a glow in the dark like pulley thing, and you pull it, and the seat you could bust through the seat. But I don't think that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I told you about that. I don't
think you did.
That's really just like a half-assed hatchback, right? Like you can move your furniture, but you don't get the luxury.
Yeah, it's
got a lot of room, but it's just like a
you can put in like a ladder, but you can't move like a full couch.
Yeah.
But you can hotbox.
Great trunk space, though. They're great trunk space.
We actually have
you could fit 4 or 5 Josh Krebses in the trunk.
Yeah. He's actually a sanctioned method of measurement for trunks in dealerships.
The Krebs measurement.
Yeah. the Krebs scale.
5 Krebs is long.
I'm sorry,
Josh. By the way, speaking of beard, your beard looks awesome.
It looks terrific.
Yeah, thank you. I don't want to get into it, but I did shape it recently. Phil wants to show us something, but thank you very much.
I do.
Yeah, show us, Phil.
Sorry, I was just going to show us the clip in question.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, the Brian Landis?
Yeah.
I don't know about this, man.
All right, yeah, baby.
Buying an artifact in a parking lot in hell?
The Brian Landis?
Talking about black market. This is blacker than the black market, you fool. Blacker than the blackest of markets. This collector of the strange and macabre has many cursed artifacts. Monkey paws, possessed dolls, demonic blades. All of my cursed artifacts I've acquired from him, so let me do the talking. I know what I'm doing. This guy's a total pro.
This guy's a total pro. Amazing.
My acting is so great, right?
He's taking a real hit, everyone. That's weed.
What year is it?
Yeah, he's actually really
It is I, Vincent Wells.
Vincent Wells.
For sure.
Guys, I was a part of the DARE program, so can you not let my parents know?
Yes, the good old days. You require a special piece of antiquity.
All right, I got whatever you need, little piss pants.
Oh, this scene makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Special rocks.
Special rocks. What does that even do?
How about this little fucking beauty?
What is that?
This is a shaman.
And some of the artifacts in the trunk were used in our live shows as active artifacts.
Yes, they are Easter eggs for all 5 of us.
All right, let's see.
Yeah. No one else cares about the Easter. Everything has Easter eggs and everything connects to everything we've ever done.
I know.
And nobody knows but us.
Look at how sweaty I am in this.
Now they know.
Oh man, yeah. Because it was. I think it must have been like 9 or 10 a.m. by the time we got to the scene.
Yeah.
We got through that pretty quick. That was
Silence.
That was pretty.
I was thinking of something more.
It's very successful.
I don't know.
I'm happy everybody just came out.
Something that might
That was
home. I live right by there, so I just had to walk out of my home. Everyone else traveled far, and then I just had to.
Listen to Iron Maiden
Whatever
all
is
day?
easier for BJ to
I have
do.
sex with Eileen Warnos.
That's how.
Silence your mouth. I grow weary of
That's
this.
what I'm saying. Is that
That's what we require.
Everyone
we
shush.
should be on our way.
All right. To the
You're right,
point.
you're
I
right.
like
We've
it.
got a whole for sure.
You and that little cup.
Although it's all great. You know what? If they want to watch this for real, they can subscribe to the YouTube at Hill's Talk Show.
This.
I know. I didn't realize we were like seeing videos on here.
Supposedly it's supposed to open a portal.
It's all right. We're
Got
still
much of a
commenting.
delay, and so everybody's commentary is like 30 seconds behind.
You need a burger.
Oh
Or are
no.
you gonna find one of those in hell?
Yeah, I was smoking weed on my entrance. I didn't see it. Tom Waits, what happened with what clip you showed, but I had a little 100 too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it looked amazing. I love that.
That smoke was real smoke.
Yeah.
Not just.
Come on, it's midnight.
Your shot was very cool. I like that long, like you really thought about your Tom Waits setup there. I like.
Yeah. It was cool, and it focused into the foghorn. See, we're even talking guest spots on a delay, which is pretty fun.
I'm sorry. Is the video happening? I'm so sorry.
It's over. It's over.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean
No,
to
it's not your fault. Don't worry. It's okay. We're good.
So Brian
I
Landis. Brian Landis originated from a sketch that I did for my own show that I did, and we just basically carried that into Welcome Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the commercial, right? Like you do the commercials.
He had a series of 3. We had a series of commercials we did for him where the whole concept was he would he had the most occultish things to sell people, but he always had some like weird, like gimmicky way to sell it. So the first one it was the werewolf sketch. Well, it was a designer suit for werewolves that Phil was in. The second one was where Brian Landis sells cursed artifacts to people. Yep. And then the third was where he puts ghosts into your home to accentuate. He gets into, I guess, decor.
He runs up Brian Landis for mayor, though, too.
Oh yeah, Brian Landis did run for mayor.
Brian Landis.
What is the thought behind ghosts in your home? How did Brian Landis decide to go
the main thing is just that like ghosts. You think you've got a cool ass house? No, you don't until you're able to have a story about ghosts living in your home, ghosts in your home, so you can.
Did you have ghosts growing up?
I don't think I did. If I did, I was very attuned to it. But the only one time that I do believe that I ended up involving myself with a ghost is I was in the garage in Missouri when I was like 7 or 8, and I could hear someone, I don't know who it was in the corner of the garage whisper my name, like full, like it said Joshua, like not Josh, and it was a woman's name. And so, and it wasn't like I was hearing things, because I clearly heard somebody say Joshua, and then that's when I ran off.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the only one time. And then there was this other time that I got blown by a ghost when I was in a firehouse, but I don't want to talk about that.
I'm not gonna. I
had a ghost in my basement growing up. She was a rabbi's wife. She hung herself in our basement.
Whoa!
Where'd you grow up?
That's
in Bar Harbor, Maine.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, so it was like mid.
You've got a real haunted house, for real.
I guess.
Real for
real.
real.
We found it like a secret wall piece under a staircase one time that came out. Like my mom and I were opening the pantry. We were like cleaning out the pantry, and we realized that there was like a cut out wall spot in our like under the I don't know what you would like a secret door, but inside it was like a dusty map of a penitentiary in Pennsylvania, like the air map. I don't know, an aerial shot of a penitentiary. Wow. And it looked like it had just been kind of like ditched under our staircase. It was so weird. It was the only thing that was like behind
Shawshank.
Door. Yeah, so I mean,
don't. I mean, this is gonna sound really weird, but was there a Korean woman protecting her invalid husband in that crawl space area, and they've been living there for several years?
Yes.
Parasite. I don't know.
They were hiding some people.
You definitely come from a place that like is leaking Stephen King energy.
Yes.
Like it has so much that it's like the reactor is melting down.
Yeah, they filmed Storm of the Century on our island when I was in high school.
Oh shit!
And it fucked me up, like,
whoa,
because it was so relatable. Because then I see, like, you know, we go through major storms in the winter up there, and you do shut down, and then the fear of not having control over the weather, like opening back up because there's been the storm of the century and someone comes in and like wreaks havoc on your town while you're just like all stuck there.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it was, and I see that actor. I can't remember his name. Shit, I see him around though in the city.
Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen's Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Steve is Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin.
I think because he's the best Baldwin, right? Whoever was the best Baldwin.
No, Alex. I think Alex the best.
Yeah, Alex the best.
You guys ever seen Marv Baldwin?
Oh, easily the best.
He's going to be on the show one of these days.
Marv Baldwin.
And I know exactly who's going to play him, and I'm very excited to see how this one shakes out.
The obscure eighth Baldwin, Marv
Baldwin, Ava Baldwin, like just a bunch of shitty Baldwins.
I'm sorry, Slaney, I totally interrupted you. Who
Oh no, let's start talking about the Baldwins. Are you kidding me?
Who is the actor that you saw?
Oh, I'll look it up. I can't remember. He played a doctor on some other TV show. He was like a made-for-TV movie kind of actor. I don't mean to offend you if you're watching this. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're
They're not watching this.
Nothing wrong. Get paid.
Dylan McDermott is fine.
Dermot Mulroney is also.
Dermot Mulroney.
But anyway,
Dylan McDermott's fine. He's fine.
He's great.
He's also looking good. He is fine. No.
He's a foxy looking man.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he is.
But no, this guy wore like black contacts, so his eyes were just like all
Whoa.
just like shark eyes.
Whoa.
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 On the street, all I see is shark eyes. So I'm just like, it's really frightening.
I can't imagine having an unnatural eye color.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
There was definitely a time in which
Igora!
Yes.
Was.
Igora.
I didn't do my eyeliner tonight.
Igora's got skills. She's got filter.
She's got
Igora downloaded Snap Camera.
So, on the last show, BJ, who just disappeared, was asked several questions that he didn't get a chance to answer.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Sorry.
It's all good. Where'd you go? What happened?
I love that Mark keeps changing his name.
I went away. I thought it would be mysterious if I disappear from time to time.
I was about to ask you a question. It was perfect. Steve is Baldwin.
Steve is Baldwin.
So there were three questions that we were asked. One, what was your favorite moment on the show? Two, what was your least favorite moment? And three, what's a host that BJ or Vincent is afraid of, or what's a guest that he's afraid of having, or most doesn't want to have?
A guest I don't want to have?
Yes.
I guess I don't want to.
Right? That was the question, right, Christine?
I think it was who you like your ideal guest.
Oh, your ideal guest, and also one that you would hate to have. So it's four. It's actually four questions.
We almost got this gentleman on before, but I would like to have Dean Cameron.
Oh yeah,
okay,
100%. And why is that, BJ?
I almost got him on, and he's the guy. He's the actor that plays Chainsaw in Summer School, the movie Summer School, and he's in tons of movies. But he also he supplies our Scream. So whenever there's like the commercial break Scream,
oh yeah,
it's always been the same Scream.
I hear that
since day one of the show, even the live shows.
I've got that. If we want to listen to it for a quick second.
Yeah. You have the bridge. It's so good.
It's solid. Just the breath work, consistent all the way through.
It's this moment in summer school where they're about to take the test at the end of summer to pass summer school, and Dean Cameron screams, and then he goes, "Tension breaker, had to be done." And
it's great. It's a quality.
I would like to have him. He was we know of him. We have a connection to him through people that we've performed with at the People's Improv Theater, because he's worked with people on the Harvard sailing team, which was a sketch.
Oh man, they're so good.
So good. Like one of the great old school live sketch groups.
Oh yeah, I love those guys. They're good kids.
So I kind of got the hookup through him, and I almost was able to follow. He was going to take his kid trick or treating, and we were going to follow along with that. But at the time, I had no idea how to do that.
Yeah,
like we were doing the live shows, and I didn't know how to project it onto the. There was no Zoom. There was no. I don't even know. Were there computers? We had computers.
We had some computers.
We had computers.
The show
computers back then, BJ.
No apps.
We could have
a lot of the times I would have these super ambitious ideas, like way at the last minute, and they were great ideas, but they were too. It was too late.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's a great on the show.
we were also working in a venue where, on a good day, on like stars have aligned, Mercury is out of retrograde. Everything was working.
I don't even know. Yeah, you're right. I don't even know if there was a way that we could get some sort of live stream and project it onto like that back wall or whatever is at the pit.
Yeah. It would have failed 5 seconds before I was supposed to cue it up.
Yep. See, this is the format that I think works best for the show in some ways, because we really wanted the show to be a lot like Space Ghost. That was definitely BJ's big influence too. And and
then the live shows, I kind of wanted them to be like war shows.
Yeah.
Started.
And so,
but a lot of them were based off of. Do you remember they used to have the open mics at the pit? They used to have the free open mics, and there was one. Jay Welsh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Brent Burlstein started it, but then Jay Welsh took it over. It was called
Bring It.
Bring It. Yeah, the Bring It mic. For a while, they had some comedians, and I feel bad that I don't remember these comedians because a few of them have gone on to be pretty successful. But they would do these. They wouldn't even get up and they wouldn't even do stand-up sets. They'd get up and they'd do these like wrestler like battles. So they'd come out as like characters, and they would do these battles at the open mics. And there was I feel so bad I can't remember these dudes' names. And I was like, that idea is so fun. It was so fun to me, and it just made it just totally broke up that monotony of the open mics, made it into this big weird. So for a while, people would just come to the open mics to see these like moments where these guys came out as like these wrestling kind of characters, and so that's where I came up with the idea. The first episode that we ever did, sorry if I'm talking too much, but the first episode we ever did was with Adam Nowak. Because Adam Nowak...
Yes!
Oh, Adam
Nowak, who is Sarah Nowak's brother. Like I love the Nowaks. I think
he still is.
Performer.
Yeah. I don't think he renounced his Nowak status. I think he
didn't.
No, he's still Nowak.
Well, he was. They used to do these Halloween shows that were awesome.
Yeah.
The Baldwins, and then he would come out as Dr. Oddbody.
Yes.
And it was the Strange Box. It was these shows called the Strange Box of Dr. Oddbody.
Yeah.
And he had this box that he had made that was like this magical box. So the box was an artifact. It just his whole idea meshed with that idea, and then I wanted to, and then so I was like, Vincent Wells is going to do battle with Dr. Oddbody, and then I sort of, in my mind, took the mantle of doing the horror shows, which we did do for a long time at the pit.
We did.
Yeah.
I
don't think they were as successful as the Oddbody shows, but maybe they were. I don't know.
Well, different generation.
Yeah.
The people who were coming to see the Baldwins had moved on to other stuff, and we were the new we were the new kids.
There were some like some of the Baldwin Halloween shows are like horror. Like all through the month of October, they would do these creepy shows with like awesome lighting and masks.
Yeah, I remember.
They just like the people just don't. I don't mean to sound like an old man, but I just don't see improv shows like that anymore. They were awesome. They were
I don't think it's the fault of the performers or the venue. I think it's just a change in style, but also sometimes some of that stuff isn't just it's not like accessible in a way that like people think that's the first thing they consider when they want to produce a show.
Yeah. Not all those producers are going to have that theatrical mindset for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the concept is like maybe not as important to them as like the look and the whatever of the show is. It's like, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why you see so many, like improv shows that are like, oh, this is, I don't know, Back to the Future themed. It's like, come on, man, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's exciting to have like a departure. Like I imagine if the Baldwins are like doing a weekly show that's just a regular improv, and then they get to do like a themed show as an established troupe, you're like have this group mind, and then it's like a fun way of like you guys are established together as comedians, and you have like a way to have like the focus on a certain subject or style, and so you can use your like your own styles and bring it into that, and it's like, you know, a beautiful little base.
But I think it's always hard whenever you're putting together a show in general. You're if you're lucky enough, you're going to be working with people that you've been working with for years and you trust and you really love and you'd like to do work with them, or you're just putting together like a group of people that you don't really know that well. Like that's why I don't know. I'm not going to say like that's why I hate the shows that I did where it was like you just get kind of put in with a writer's circle and you're just like, all right, write something and then we're just going to put it out. But I think the beauty about Welcome to Hell is that we're just kind of thrown into the entire. We have an idea of what we're going to do beat for beat, but it's never. We never have a script. We never have a lockdown script, really.
There's only ever been an outline. Always.
Yeah, by sketch.
Yeah. Well, the only time I think we ever really did have a script was whenever I do Dr. Bones, because
that's. I think I wrote a script for that last episode because there was too many ideas, so I couldn't just put all those ideas out there.
I mean,
and not write anything because that doesn't make any sense.
Like there would be absolutely no way for me to do Dr. Bones without something in front of me that I can reference, because the relentless idiocy of Dr. Bones I can't follow.
The mask is the best. The mask
Dr. Bones makes me so angry. I love Dr. Bones, but he also is just. He just makes me
like. What would you even wear that mask? You're like just being an old man for Halloween. Like, what the fuck is that mask?
My dad had that mask, and so it was just like every Halloween, it would just be like, okay, yeah, I'll wear this. We would all take turns wearing it throughout the night. So like all of our costumes would get that treatment at some point. So like
Dr. That's another thing I love. I love that happens with Welcome to Hell. It's like we put in this. I don't know. There's this cool like DIY Halloween thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I miss about the doing in the live shows versus these shows is the makeup, because it was taxing because there wasn't really
great makeup artists.
We didn't have a lot of resources, so it was like you were also racing towards showtime. But some of the makeup that we had was pretty fun.
Our new episodes here, this Project Midnight, Ashley's makeup was epic.
Yeah, that was.
We're really lucky to have her.
She's so good. She's like so talented. Yeah.
I get freaked out.
Willing to like jump in and like just have fun with us.
Yeah, like I was really. It shows you like there's.
I've always been.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it just shows you.
I'm just laughing now. Just laughing and having a good time.
It just shows you the people that want to put in effort and like help world build. I'd rather work with them 4 times in a month than one time with somebody who like just wants to do an interview while they're half asleep. You know, like
it's so hard because at midnight you're like, okay, you're like you start your makeup at like, and then it's midnight, and then you have to go to bed after the show. So it's like
I remember thinking that midnight was going to be such a cool idea. And then
yeah,
I mean, it is a cool idea. It is a cool idea.
Perfect. I mean, I love the midnight.
Yeah,
it's wonderful if you don't keep normal sleeping hours. Like,
and it's cool.
I feel, and I think we're tapping into a demographic that is there. We just got to get them.
It's just fun to do makeup for that and be like, okay, but now I just have to take it off.
Yeah,
I'm not walking.
Yeah. There's all this build up for like you have like 5 minutes of bit with this particular venue.
Yeah,
so they're awesome job. Thanks. We'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Like I glued hair to my chin.
Right.
Yeah.
So loading in. Started 15 minutes ago. We have to mop the stage now.
Yeah, we don't have to do any of that. But that's what I was going to say when I was kind of talking over Phil. Sorry about that, man. I'm not great at the Zoom thing. to talk over people. It's like everybody's always been so committed. Everybody that has done Welcome to Hell with us has always really wanted to do Welcome to Hell, and they're always been everybody's very committed to like the weird ideas and making it work. Like, from us doing the live shows and having like a great band like Captain Baby and the whole like Moonshine Boys and all these.
Oh, those guys are great.
All these people that were so just talented and just into making it work. It was. We're very fortunate to have that.
We connect with all the weirdos.
And they want to be up and do the weird late night show thing. They want to do it.
They're out there. We got to find them out there.
They all went to Rocky Horror when they were kids. They like
They all did Rocky Horror in college too. I know those guys.
I'll still do it on my own.
Yeah. I'm definitely I've gone to half of a show, but if I was to go to another Rocky Horror, I'd probably have to put a V on my head.
Well, it's weird.
I guess you got to do it.
I had my college crush do it, and that was as close as we got.
I think I ate a banana
to what?
with cream on it, or I can't remember what my virgin thing was. I got off light with my virgin. I've seen some pretty brutal virgin Rocky Horror moments.
Yeah, I got off pretty easy too.
I feel like I got off pretty easy with.
This was at NETC, so I knew it wasn't going to get too bad, but it was also like in a hotel lobby, so I wasn't into it as much. I didn't want that to be my.
Is that the New England Theater Conference? Is that what the New England Theater Conference?
I wanted my to be perfect. I didn't want it to be at NETC. I wanted
you wanted to save your V card for something special, not a hotel lobby.
Yeah, no.
The money I saved to move to New York, I got from doing NETCs, and I got a children's theater gig in Philadelphia. I worked with American Family. Stephanie and I were just talking about this. I worked with the American Family Theater, and I was like a stock villain, and I did these tours where I was like Barnaby in Babes in Toyland, and I was Stromboli and Pinocchio. And I was the sheriff of Nottingham in these like really broke ass like children's plays.
Oh, are you thinking about Nats?
North American Theater Conference, NETCs, right?
No, there's Wait, you got a job through NETC?
Well, I'm thinking of the New England Theater Conference,
Right. But that wasn't the audition
you
one.
Audition for like multiple people.
Wasn't that Nats? Like, no, I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
Slaney, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it, but it's essentially you audition to go on the college circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you essentially audition for all these multiple New England theater, like local theater companies, colleges, stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, and that's nothing to do with. I guess that has nothing to do with it. But that's how I moved. That's how I saved up money to move to New York.
Nice.
With playing bad villains in children's theater.
That's awesome.
How much did you move to New York with, if you don't mind me asking?
I mind.
Once I got my apartment and everything, I think I had $4,000, and that was, I thought, a lot. I've never had.
Amazing.
I don't think I've ever had that much money since.
4,000.
I moved with 300.
Jeez, Louise.
I had a pretty good chunk of money when I first moved here, but I lost.
That's nice.
Sure.
I think I had
and then I was like, okay, I'll move to New York. So
I think I had around 1,500.
Sorry, Phil. What?
I think I had around 1,500 and I moved to LA, and then I lost that all very quickly.
At the casino?
It goes so quickly.
Yeah. It just goes by so quickly.
It's very quick.
Like water through your hands.
Exactly.
It's just so
like sand in the hourglass.
Yeah.
I had LA friends just this past week ask, like, when are you going to move out here? Like, when are you going to do the bi-coastal thing? And I was under my breath, like, not anytime soon.
No, you guys got to calm down. You got to stay in your houses.
I miss you, but...
Stay
now's the best time to move, Christine.
Yeah. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the
Oh, you
time.
missed it. Oh my god. You had the perfect timing on your move.
I know.
Damn.
I know. It's crazy.
You got to have all the like farewell shows.
You
That was
guys,
so
you guys
fun,
fucking-
right?
Yeah.
Have all this like, you know.
I did 1-2 blast offs, and then and then that was it. And then I came here, and then everything fucking shut down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if I can't party, nobody can.
Exactly.
That's true. You took it with you.
I did. That's the whole thing.
I'm so glad you did.
Yeah.
It was unsustainable for me. I just
it's so funny with Welcome to Hell, just because like there are so many times that I've during the live shows, BJ was like, do you want to do something? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he just goes, okay, come up with something and then we'll see you on Friday. And I'm like, okay. And I think he may have said like one or two things where he's just like, all right, at the end of the show, you're just going to show up and be like the old janitor. Was that my idea or was that BJ's idea? I can't remember.
The janitor, I think, was you had already had the Jimmy Stewart character.
Yeah.
Because it was sort of you did the Jimmy Stewart thing for that. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm trying to put my phone in here.
It was like Jimmy Stewart as a janitor in Hell, and he retires. I think he was retiring.
You retired and you made the horrid beast the janitor.
That's
right. And the horrid beast that year was your friend from Ohio. Bless you.
Yeah.
Or curse
like
you.
Eric Benson from Ohio. He fought the Toxic Avenger. I remember he was so self-conscious about everything that he did. I'm like, dude, you were fine. You're fucking fine. Like, what are you talking about?
That was a good show too.
Yeah,
that was a real fun show. That was because that was a show I think where at the end of the we had this sweet little moment where I was teaching him how to broom, and he was using the wrong end of it, and
it was so good.
You cannot see anything out of that.
Nothing. You
I
can't
would just
see anything.
throw people into that mask.
Oh
and
man!
Push them out on stage, and you can't see a fucking thing in that mask.
You can't see anything. In fact, it's actually.
And I used it. It probably stinks because I don't like wash it from like.
Oh god!
You know what one I bet stinks? The Richard Nixon one, because we played that game. We used to play a little game called Running for President in that mask.
Yeah.
That I missed, which we can't probably do anymore.
Now it's Trump. Trump.
Yeah.
Well, we had we had this thing where it's called running.
We retired that mask at Josh's bachelor party.
Was it the bachelor party?
Yeah, I think that's where.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Because that guy wanted to kick you out of the bar because you had.
Yeah, because I was wearing it. Because I wouldn't take it off.
He's like politely asking you, and you wouldn't take it off.
No.
That's where we are now.
You're like, this is my real face.
Yeah, he said, this is my real face. As I'm trying to shove a straw through the one hole in Richard Nixon's teeth. Oh man!
Yeah, but we had Richard Vixen was a good.
Yes, Sarah Kimball. Yeah,
Sarah Kimball. Yeah,
I miss her. She's in Indiana.
That's another random idea. Like I think that Josh was talking about how someone just showed up. We're like, oh, here, wear this mask.
Yeah, she helped me with makeup, and I was like, now you're on the show. Great. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. If you can, you can help your.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Everyone's welcome.
We've been on this for about an hour and 20.
Okay.
I think I don't. Is anyone watching this?
I think it's just us.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's just us. We have 5 viewers.
Sweet.
Wait. Never mind. We have no viewers. Oh wait, no, we have 5 viewers. 5. I'm sorry. I almost. We have 5 viewers so far, so I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, I won't. It's probably just us.
Yeah, it's probably just us.
It's probably just us. But
maybe Stephanie. Maybe maybe he's probably left already.
I'm just happy to discover that this works.
Yeah, man,
this is
working.
You can find bits out of this.
There's bits, yeah, but also that the technically we could just kind of do the same show we've been doing on Zoom and just do it here, and it's the same show, and with minimal aspect ratio issues.
Come here.
Nice work.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah.
Guys,
Hi.
whoa! That was so Hitchcock.
Great knowing you. Bye.
All right, well, I'll see ya. We have I want to do one more clip and then we'll sign off.
Is that a pig?
All
Is
right.
that a rabbit?
The rabbit.
Oh my god.
Wednesday.
Wednesday is the first episode of the new season.
Actually, I have I have that clip too. I'm gonna do that clip instead because she's here.
Oh, she is Zony. What a little Zony bunny.
Yeah. She hates me right now.
She's gonna take your soul.
Yeah, that's Dracula. You know that, right?
Yeah, she's taken a lot of souls.
Vernicula. Did anyone read Vernicula?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. That was a.
Oh yeah, I think don't you say that? You make a reference to it in the
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna watch it.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm trying to cue it up right now.
We had. Yeah, she was.
You raised Beniculans. That you were the Tiger King, but you raised.
Oh, that's right.
Beniculum.
Danny Anarchy.
Danny Anarchy. Is,
I can't get any good onions during this lockdown. Can anyone find any good onions?
I got a good onion from Fresh Direct.
Vernicula could find a good onion.
Yeah,
she probably could. I wouldn't put it past her. This is embarrassing. I don't have that one, but I do have the Brian Landis clip pretty queued up.
Yeah, show whatever you got.
Let's do it. All right.
Brian Landis, here he is.
Oh no.
Yes.
Hola, mi amigos! Oh, konnichiwa to the Japanese friends, and crave my dick to all my ex-girlfriends. My name is Brian Landis, and I'm here to sell you some fucking shit.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight, Brian. Welcome to hell.
Oh, it's good to be in hell, Vincent. Oh my God, I've been craving out in my resort at Chichen
If you watch me, you can watch me worry that he's going to make another weird joke.
Because I've been laying in a sofa just completely comfortable.
Hey Brian, are you?
I know
your
your faces in reaction to all these characters is so fun to see.
Yeah. I've got a lot of people coming to me for some crazy shit that I'm
saying.
Both
you guys.
It's terrifying. Also, just watch PJ's
you want me
head.
To show you some of the shit that I've got going on right now.
But the dynamic that you guys create is just so fun.
Josh, what's on the TV?
All right.
I was wondering that too.
What are you watching?
I'm going to show you something.
What is Brian Landis watching?
What is in the background is old 80s horror movie trailers off of YouTube.
Okay, well that's appropriate.
That's awesome.
Yeah, or I think it's either that or it's like some sort of like drive-in ads from like the 1970s.
Mermaid fish.
And you don't even need that fan. You don't need that
by
fan.
the Kansas City Chiefs.
You need that fan. You need that fan. That's how Bob comes out.
Question on that, Brian. That's mermaid fishbone?
Yeah, you know it, bro. You know it, little girl.
Yeah, I know. They also say that
mermaid
if you
fishbone.
smoke a mermaid fishbone at midnight on a foggy night, you will grow lungs, gills behind your ears.
I love it when I call you little girl.
It's my favorite.
Tell your people that.
That's the price you got to pay. That's the price you got to pay for being a sweet fishbone smoker. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle. It's like
price you gotta pay.
But with fish bones.
Man, that is a good looking.
What else you got?
You guys
smoke out of that?
You guys are gonna shit out of your dicks when you'll see what I've got in my hands right now.
You're gonna shit out of our dicks.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I mean, I smoked out of that a while ago.
It's a haunted record of Lily Tomlin's. Oh boy!
That's one of the most haunted artifacts in existence.
You have no idea. You have no idea. You played it in existence. You have no idea. Come out of your mouth. You have no idea. Screaming about how you fuck about you.
Brian Landis is funnier than the whole Welcome to Hell show.
Screaming about
Yeah, so good.
It's just fun. Brian Landis is funnier than the whole Welcome to Hell show. We're lucky to have old fat balls. Brian Landis is funnier than the whole Welcome to Hell show. We're lucky to have old fat balls. Brian Landis is
fat balls.
all those demon summoning videos too.
Oh yeah.
Josh wrote everything that's funny.
Yeah, no, he did. He wrote all the quick scenes that have punchlines and endings.
Yeah, Josh actually writes things down.
Yeah, no, he does from beginning to end. He has an idea and he sees it through.
You guys don't do the typical first, second, third beats.
Generally,
Start,
I write the premise and then I talk about it and then I lose interest. And then that's kind of how it goes.
I love that. I love the ending of Inception where Leo just doesn't know whether or not he's in a dream or not. That's my favorite thing.
I dig that too.
Because I don't fuck with my audience, Phil. I give them what they want.
Right.
Respect it. Hang on a second. I think he's. Wait, did you just get mauled by the jackalope, which was also Liz? Just get mauled by the jackalope, which was
Liz like
also.
Oh
Liz.
my god, so funny. The the pause and look at the camera, so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the scout team.
That's fine. Just can't seem to turn off the camera. Just can't do it.
We're just gonna continue with him in pain in the background.
Yeah, it's great.
You're just and our next guest.
Well, folks, this was really fun, and
this was great.
And yeah, we did it. So we'll do it again next week, and same bat time, same hell channel, and does anybody have any final? What?
You talk about it.
Thanks for having me.
You're the host of the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me this evening.
Thank you for inviting me. I had a very nice time.
Thank you.
Despite being fired, I am so glad to be here.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Same.
I've had a really shitty time, Phil, and I don't care if you know it or not.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
I know, and it's
okay.
I'm just happy to be included.
Yeah, I have to teach.
I'm just happy Lason's here.
Is he? Did he just get here?
No, he's been here, but he's
here for a very long time.
Nothing. He's not doing anything.
Here?
Yeah.
Hey,
he's here.
What the hell, bro?
He's just watching us.
Just watching us flounder out here. Oh shit. The stream has gotten real fucked up. Hang on a second.
We're gonna end it anyway, though, right?
Yeah, we're gonna just. Oh no!
Want to add anything?
Oh wow, this whole thing crashed. Well, that's our time.
Yes. Did
OBS
crash?
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't fully crash. It just crashed enough to be weird.
Got it.
Okay, we're okay now. Hold on. Oh.
To be square.
What if we're not?
Now we're okay. We're good. All right. Well, on that note, good night, everyone. Stay weird and drink piss.
Chug piss.
Well.
Chug piss.
See you in hell.
See you in hell.
See you.